Hello everybody and welcome. In our last session we started discussing the gig economy after reading that interesting article. Today we're discussing even more ideas about the gig economy, and we're going to dig deeper and dive deeper, gather even more ideas, but we're going to use a cool digital tool to help us do it. Our main goals for this short activity are to collaborate, brainstorm together, and come up with pros and cons for the gig economy using the tool. Disclaimer, I'm going to refer to it as the tool. And sorry for the awkward thing. I noticed I'm looking at some... It looks like I'm looking at somewhere else. I'm using a tablet. Our second goal is to see how this tech tool can help us organize our thoughts effectively for writing. Ready to get started? Okay, so instead of just using paper and pen for our brainstorming session, today we're going to use the tool. The great thing about it is that everyone can contribute their ideas at the same time. Can we see all the ideas in one place and enjoy it? I hope so. And it automatically saves our work. So if you look here, I've set up our tool, and you see two columns. One for each pros of gig work and one for each con of gig work. Again, to add an idea is super simple. You just find the column you want to add to, click the plus button or click on the writings and add your ideas. Alright. So here's what I'd like you to do. In your groups, or if you're working individually, that's fine too. For this practice, I want you to brainstorm as many pros and cons of the gig economy as you can think of. Think back to the article, but also any new ideas that you have. One person from each group can open the link to our tool that I've shared. You'll have about 3 minutes to add your ideas to the pros and cons columns. Try to get at least 3 to 4 ideas in each column, but no pressure. Any question on how to use the tool or what we're doing, feel free to ask. Anyone? Fantastic. Okay, your 3 minutes start now. Let's see those ideas start popping up on our tool. I see group 1 added be your own boss as the pros. Excellent. Oh, good one from group 2 under the cons. No paid sick leave. That's a really important consideration to have. Keep them coming. Think about different aspects, financial, social, work-life balance, etc. I'm saying variety of projects under pros now. That's a great point. And someone added income security under cons. Very true for some gig works. You have about 1 more minute left. Try to get in a couple more ideas there if you can. Okay, time's up. Pencils down, or rather, fingers off the keyboard. Wow, let's take a quick look at our shared tool. Look at all these fantastic ideas and pointers that you came up with. We gathered here in just a few minutes some great pointers. We've got a rich list here. let's see, opportunities to learn new skills and difficulty with long-term planning. Good points. See how using this digital tool allowed everyone to contribute easily, and we now have a visual map of our collective thinking. This is a fantastic resource. So now that you've used our tool to effectively brainstorm all these pros and cons about the gig economy, what's next? Well, when we start writing about these ideas, we often need to express them as possibilities or opinions, not just facts. For example, looking at flexible hours, we might say gig work might offer more flexible hours, or gig work could provide greater autonomy. These words might, could, may, can, and are modal verbs, and they're super important for this kind of discussion. We'll dive deeper into these modals in our very next step. But for now, to recap this segment, we've successfully used the tool as a collaborative technology and brainstormed ideas about the gig economy. And you've experienced how tech can make this pre-writing stage more interactive and organized. You've all done a wonderful job with this. Thank you. Now, I would go walk around, but I'm currently charging this, and I'm using my other hand to take a look at my